Hello and welcome back to Baten Kaitos Origins, where we just got our hands on a bloodstained crest and it's about time for us to take it into Castle Elnath here. So let's go on in there. Oh, by the way, kid, I got your mirror. Do you not want your mirror? Do I have his mirror still? Yeah. You want it? Apparently he doesn't want his mirror back. He's supposed to want it back, but maybe we gotta do something like this first.
It's me. What's the situation there?
King Radakan has agreed to help us. But unfortunately, we couldn't halt Pro Machination here.
Yeah.
We weren't able to stop the Umbra that appeared either, sir. It was taken down by a Machina Arma, like before.
An afterling. So there was one entire damn.
Afterling?
Nothing. Never mind. Just rambling. Good work on your mission. I'll hear the details upon your return.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Maybe now that we've seen that, he'll want his mirror back. Ah, yes. Oh. Uh-huh. Well, now we don't have it anymore. And there's supposed to be a guard to whom we need to give, maybe that guy over there, to whom we need to give the bloodstained crest, because we're actually not allowed to leave Diadem until we do that. Yeah. Yeah, it seemed like she probably was. But... He probably won't feel good knowing the truth. Yeah, she wasn't in physical pain. Oh. Yeah, I've got it on me already. Yep, I've got it. Hooray! All right. Okay. Sure. I mean, I'll have to come past here to go deal with Nazca in the cloud vents eventually. Yeah, we actually need to get on the Spheda now. Yep, let's go. And away we go. So there's actually a couple things that we need to do. But first, we need to get to Alphard. Because we need to, A, report into Varus, and B, we need one more thing of Eau de Mouche. Because Eau de Mouche can be given to someone in Diadem to actually get one of the Sedna Magnus that we haven't gotten yet. And it's the only one we've missed in the sequence so far, so yeah, I kind of want to get it. So we just go over here, down here, and then into Aza, then into the lava caves. Seems things are back to normal here. Perhaps too normal. And then we go right here. And we need... Yeah, I know. I want to get the corpses. Alright, now we can take that and trade it in for some Eau de Mouche. Right? Do you trade Eau de Mouche? Do you trade Eau de Mouche? Where's the Eau de Mouche guy? Please tell me he's not gone forever. Sure, just let me make some. No, we just heard. I want to make some with the rockfly stuff. Eau de Mouche, please. Yes. There you go, buddy. And now we have Eau de Mouche. So now we gotta go back to Varus's place and report in. Gotta go around those ladies, apparently. And then we go up here. And here we are.
So then they're still in the early stages of pro-machination. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Yes, sir. King Laticon and his knights are taking steps to prevent it from reaching completion. Coister, Balehide is moving much quicker than we thought. This time he took over Nashira and the Cloud Vents at the same time.
You're quite right. The enemy is moving extremely fast. Quaestor, there's been word that he's already sent soldiers to Sadal Sood as well.
Sadal Sood. Gelderblame, what do you think of that?
It's a danger, sir. The Lord of Sadal Sood is away, and an Arivist named Rodolfo is after his title.
And we know from Baten Kaitos that he's gonna get it.
Rodolfo is the sort you could easily wrap around your little finger were the deal sweet enough.
Yeah.
My guardian spirit seems to share that opinion. She's warning me not to leave Rodolfo to his own devices. Sage, what does your spirit say?
Yeah, Rodolfo could be trouble.
He feels the same way, sir.
I see. Then you had better head for Sadal Sood. Make contact with this Rodolfo and intervene if he seems likely to go along with pro-machination.
All right. How intervene?
Understood.
Like, intervene in what way?
I'm counting on you.
Yes, sir.
What's wrong? You look like you have something to say. Go on, let's hear it.
Quaestor, you know something about the Umbras, don't you? Shanath and Valara call them afterlings. And there was something about Malpertio.
Where did you hear this?
They were talking about it. And Quaestor, you said afterling yourself.
You mean when I called you in diadem? Me and my loose tongue.
Mm-hmm.
So you do know something about them.
All right, I'll tell you. I suppose I shouldn't have waited this long.
Yeah.
Do you know the story of the ancient War of the Gods?
Yeah, Malpertio drank the ocean and then the gods were all like, hey, you're a jerk.
You do? All I know is that it's some kind of legend.
Well, that's because you haven't played Baten Kaitos.
It's not a legend. The War of the Gods really happened.
It's true. I learned about it in the School of Magic. Nearly 1,000 years ago, there was a war amongst the gods. I've heard a record of the war still exists.
That's right. The children of the earth who live in Dur recorded what happened.
Aren't people, like, not supposed to know that Dur exists?
It began 1,000 years ago when the wicked god Malpertio rebelled against the other gods. He called forth a host of dark brethren, intending to remake the world as he saw fit. Soon the other gods were annihilated, the earth withered, and the world fell into darkness. The world would have been destroyed had no one intervened. But the children of the Earth's ancestors stepped in. They defeated the wicked god and sealed away his power. Incidentally, have you ever wondered why the world's continents float in the sky?
Because the defeating of Malpertio poisoned the world or something to that effect, and so the land had to raise up into the sky so people could live. But never thought about it.
I've always assumed that's the way it's supposed to be.
Me too.
A god's power keeps them aloft, namely the End Magnus in which Malpertio was sealed.
Like, for reals, how do you know this?
And Magnus.
The children of the Earth's ancestors divided the wicked god's remains into 5 End Magnus and sealed one in each continent. Then they severed the continents from the tainted earth and used Malpertio's power to set them aloft.
Okay, except you're wrong on a few counts, but then again, that's late game info in the original Baten Kaitos, so yeah.
What does this have to do with those monsters we saw?
Only part of Malpertio's body was sealed in the End Magnus. What do you think became of the rest?
It was discarded?
Was it discarded?
That's right. After the wicked god was torn asunder, those pieces possessing the most power were sealed in the End Magnus, and the rest were scattered throughout the world so that the fiend could not revive. The Umbras you've seen are the discarded pieces of Malpertio.
But they were also people.
To be exact, they're living beings with the pieces growing inside.
Ah.
You see, the pieces have no real power until they live inside another creature.
And how do they get inside those other creatures? That's perhaps a very important thing, hmm?
So then Bine and Celsica were both carriers of Malpercio's remains?
Correct. The pieces alone could never have revived, but by latching on to a host. Their 1,000-year yearning for life was fulfilled. When the pieces awaken is determined by the carrier's emotional state.
So you gotta keep them calm.
Feelings of loss, of sadness, negative emotions cause the wicked god to surface.
Isn't there any way to save the carriers?
I doubt it. If the carriers knew who they were, things would be different.
No, there's a way to save them. You just gotta keep them happy and healthy.
But they don't. Not until they've already turned into monsters. That's all I can tell you. Are you satisfied?
Yes, sir.
Then back to the task at hand. It's not much, but I prepared some new magnets. Take them with you.
Okay. Alright, not as amazing as I was hoping. I was hoping for blank Magnus, but whatever. Those work too. Got anything else to say? Oh, okay. So, now to head on out of here. Because we've got to get back to the Spheda. So, we go back here. It'd be nice if, like, from the world map, you could just choose to call the Spheda. But alas, we have to go all the way to the port. Even though it's a freaking airship. Yeah, we're set. So, next stop, back to Diadem. Thankfully, we shouldn't have to go too far to find the person who wants the Eau de Mouche. They should be either on this screen or just the one to the left. So this guy, we're gonna have him go to Sedna eventually. People who want to find new places are the people that we recruit to go to Sedna, but we don't have that ability yet. So perhaps someone over here will want some Eau de Mouche. Aha. I've got it. There you go. All right. Now that that's done, we can actually make our way to Sadal Sud. Though, before we do, let's actually take a little trip over to Sedna. Because we can. Got a few things to turn in. All right. It's not much, but it's something. And now we'll actually go to Sadalsud. And here we go, to where the first Baten Kaitos started.
Isn't Firkad supposed to be the biggest city in Sadalsud?
Yeah.
What does that say about Sadalsud? There's nothing here.
Pretty much.
That's okay. I like the peace and quiet. It reminds me of Hasale.
Milliard, I thought Sadalsud wasn't part of the Empire.
It's not. Why?
Those soldiers.
I'm spying an awful lot of Imperial soldiers.
Hey, you're right. But now that you mention it, didn't Gelderblame say as much?
Yeah.
He told us Baelheit already deployed soldiers to Sadalsud.
He's always one step ahead. What should we do?
Let's look for Rodolfo.
Yeah, good idea. The whole reason we're here is to meet with this Rodolfo person.
Well, let's go find Rodolfo then and see what he has to say.
Alright. So we start heading this way, but wanted poster. I don't know that Gilo does those things. And Gilo doesn't quite look like that, but sure. It's true, Gilo doesn't have a beak. Sure. This way other people don't see it, Gilo. Alright, so now that that's done...
Oh, hey, Sagi. There's this place I need to stop by while I'm here.
Is there?
What, right now?
Yeah. Sorry. I'll catch up. Go on ahead without me.
Alright. So... yeah. Time to head this way. There's a guard in the clouds. Oh, hey, Millie.
I'm back. Sorry, Soggy.
It's okay. Are you all set?
Yeah. We can go.
What's up? Oh, okay. Maybe if you weren't standing in the cloud. Hey, there's another poster here. Oh, is that what he looks like? And he's a wedding con. Interesting. It's not true. Does it? Let's take the poster. Every once in a while. I wonder if Kuzman's here. Ooh, there's a chest. Ooh, it's Millie's exclusive 3. We actually want to get that into the deck. Because it's good. Question is, what do we replace? For now, I think we can get away with replacing one of these swallowtails. They're not amazing. So, Rabbit Dash. Oh, Kuzman's not in here. Okay. Oh. Okay, so we gotta find the Millie poster. Actually, hang on. We've got some magnets to grab and mix. Oh, but we're out of space. So we need to make some space. Let's get... or what? Before we get rid of any of that, we should check the actual descriptions of them to see... Okay, boosts resistance to poison. That's not terrible. Does nothing. Lowers resistance to freezing, but we don't really care too much about that. And... oh, neat. Boost resistance to all status ailments is pretty nice. I guess let's get rid of the rock salt. We can get more later. if we end up needing it. Also, are Sagi and Gilo losing HP because we have their wanted posters? I mean, they probably are. So, what we want to do is we want to mix freezing rain and blazes. And then we also want to grab one more blaze, which I assume we're going to be mixing with our last freezing rain, but we'll find out at some point, I'm sure. Oh, hang on, hang on. There's one more thing for us to grab in Kuzma's place. Apparently, as long as we've got a naughty novel, Sagi's HP is increased by 100. That is, certainly a thing. Alright, so now we want to go in here. Well, this place is certainly different than it is in the future. And we got some 7-star dust, and there's the last poster. Millie the Klepto Maiden, eh? It occurs to me I just finished filling up my Magnus pile, so we're probably gonna have to toss something to make room for this. Oh, okay. We should ... Mainly because our Magnus are all full. So I guess we'll get rid of the stinging antiseptic. So now we'll grab this. Alright. And is there anything else we need in here? Okay, apparently we need to hold on to these for 35 hours or thereabouts. These posters. So that'll be fun, having lowered HP for all that time. Though I guess I can just leave the game on overnight once or twice. Oh, apparently there's something. Oh, there's another Gilo wanted poster. And wow, there's a lot of posters. We don't have space for all these posters. I guess I'll have to get rid of the flame ice. And we can get another naughty novel later. Even though it is really nice to have. Wait, where did I get these blank Magnus? Oh, right, from the freaking freezing rain. Duh. I've been throwing away stuff when I didn't need to. I hear you. Not gonna throw it out immediately, though. I'll throw it out when I need to. Because after 35 or 36 hours, they age into local hero posters. Which are actually beneficial rather than removing 5% of our HP. Oh. Well, then let's channel that anger into the next Machina Arma we see. Let's take it down. Alright, so this guy is not doing well. Yeah. Let's try. Hooray for sneezes. Let's take it. One last time. Oh. Alright, so we gotta get rid of something. Oh, we can't just throw away chronic fatigue. In that case, let's throw away this blaze. Because we can always get more blazes. And one last time. Neat. Now that's what we did it for. Okay, so in order to get rid of the chronic fatigue, we need to actually mix it with the results of this. So, yeah. So, how long does it take to have this stuff actually mix? Like, do we have to actually enter into battles? Maybe. Okay, so now we go somewhere. Apparently there's Maybe it's actually still in here. Yes, crates. Wow, that was definitely not the right text to display, but we found a Magnus Mix recipe. Apparently there's supposed to be a Millie poster? Oh, it's the one we already got. Oops, didn't mean to go in here. Meant to go in here. And actually, with that, I do believe we're going to end the episode. Join us next time when we continue working our way through stuff here. See you then, friends.